dear students, good evening. Today I will teach you chemistry chapter 2, physical and chemical changes. Now we start from introduction. Substances undergo a wide variety of changes. Some of them take place immediately and some are noticed after some time. Many changes take place in nature. Now, classifications of changes. The changes that take place around us are classified as slow and fast changes, periodic and non-periodic changes, natural and human-made changes, reversible and irreversible changes, desirable and undesirable changes, physical and chemical changes. Now I will explain one by one. Slow and fast changes. The changes which occur very slowly or take a long time to complete this change are called slow changes. Example: rusting of iron, germination of seed. These are the examples of slow changes. Now about fast changes. Changes which occur very rapidly or take a short time to complete are called fast changes. Like burning of matchstick, this is a fast change, and lightning in the sky. Now periodic and non-periodic changes. Periodic change that take place at regular interval of time are called periodic changes, like occurrence of day and night and swinging of pendulum of a clock. Now non-periodic changes that do not occur at fixed interval of time are called non-periodic changes, like thunder and lightning, earthquakes, eruption of volcanoes. Now, natural and human-made changes. Natural changes that occur naturally and are beyond control of human beings are called natural changes. This means this is not in the control of human being. Example: change of seasons and melting of glaciers. Human made changes that brought about by human beings or by human activities are called human changes. Examples: cooking of food and burning of fuels, wearing of cloth, all these activities done by human. So this is the type of human made changes. Now reversible and irreversible changes. The changes which are temporary and can be reversed by change in conditions are called reversible change, like melting of ice and freezing of water. This is reversible change, and melting of wax, etc. Now irreversible changes which are permanent and cannot be reversed by change in conditions are called irreversible changes, like burning of paper, ripening of fruits. Now desirable and undesirable changes. The changes which are brought about by nature or man are useful to living organisms are called desirable changes. like ripening of fruits, making of food by plants, and formation of curd from milk. All these are desirable changes because human wants these change. And now undesirable changes that are harmful to the human beings or living organisms are called undesirable changes, like rusting of iron, which is not accepted by the human, cyclones, earthquake, and spoilage of food. All these are undesirable changes. Desirable means the changes which we want, undesirable which we do not want. And now physical and chemical changes. The changes occur in the physical properties of a substance like color, smell, physical state, size, shape without causing a change in its composition are called physical changes. And in physical changes, no new substance is formed and substance can be brought back into its original form. Example: ice on melting gives water and water on freezing gives back ice. Now, characteristics of physical changes. Physical change is a temporary change and can be either reversible or irreversible also. And second point of physical change characteristics. In physical change, composition of substance remains same. This means no new substance is formed. And the amount of energy absorbed or released in a physical change is usually small or there is no energy change. And in a physical change, only physical properties like size, shape, only physical state changes. Now about some common physical changes like melting and melting point, freezing and freezing point, boiling and boiling point, and condensation. So now here about melting. The process of conversion of solid substance into its liquid state is called melting. And melting point is the fixed temperature at which melting takes place is called melting point. And freezing point, the process of conversion of liquid into its solid state is called freezing. The fixed temperature at which freezing takes place is called freezing point. Now, and so in example, we know that freezing point of water is 0 degree Celsius and the melting point of water is also 0 degree Celsius. Now boiling and boiling point, process of conversion of a liquid into its vapor state is called boiling. And boiling point, the temperature at which a substance in its liquid state changes to vapor is called boiling point of the liquid. Now condensation, the process in which the gas changes into its liquid state by giving out heat is known as condensation. Now evaporation, the process of conversion of liquid into vapor at temperature below its boiling point or at any temperature is called evaporation. Now sublimation, some solids change directly into vapor or gaseous state on heating without passing through the liquid state. the process of converting a solid directly into vapor state is called sublimation. Now about chemical changes, change in which chemical composition and chemical properties of a substance change and new substance are formed are called chemical changes, like photosynthesis, rusting of iron, digestion of food, all these are chemical changes. Now characteristics of chemical changes. In a chemical change, a new substance is formed and composition of substance also changes, and during a chemical change, heat and light is either given out or absorbed, and properties of a new substance are different from the original substances. Now some common chemical changes are rusting of iron and burning, respiration, photosynthesis, all these are chemical changes. So what is here rusting of iron? Rusting is a chemical change and it is a slow process, and it is a slow oxidation of iron in the presence of moist air. Now rust, what is rust? Rust is hydrated iron oxide. It gets deposited on the surface of iron things when they are exposed to air and moisture or contact with the oxygen. Now burning, what is burning? It is the process in which the combustible substances combines with air or oxygen in the presence of fire and produces oxides with release of heat and light. Now respiration is the process in which carbohydrates combine with oxygen and produce new substances like carbon dioxide and water with the release of energy. Now in photosynthesis, it is a natural process by which plants prepare their food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. And this is the change is permanent, and new substances like glucose and oxygen are formed, and this change cannot be reversed. And example, carbon dioxide and water cannot be obtained back from glucose and oxygen. Now energy changes. When any change takes place, energy is either absorbed or released. There are some changes when heat is liberated. Such changes are called exothermic changes. Example, burning of matchsticks and burning of fuels. Now endothermic changes. There are some changes during which heat is absorbed. Such type of changes are called endothermic changes, like melting of ice, dissolution of ammonium chloride in water. All these are examples of endothermic changes. Now categories of changes. Some changes are of more than one type. For example, cooking of food, melting of butter, formation of curd from milk, and digestion. Thank you.